Hi Vikram, it's
Uh,
really good to see you again, and
yeah,
thank you
thank you.
for coming here today.
Yeah, thank you
So,
so much.
before we begin, I would like to remind you that our conversation remain confidential until there is any risks to your safety or someone else's safety, or if there is any minor involved, or if there is any legal obligation. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
So, how have things been since the last we met?
Well, to be honest, it has been a difficult week, but I think I am doing a little bit better as compared to earlier. Yes.
Okay, so I'm really glad that you came here today. So last time, like we talk about the difficulties or challenges you were facing, like you recently got laid off from your job, and then after you were finding difficulty to find a stable housing, or like you also facing challenges regarding your food security. So, yeah. And then after we discussed about creating some small goals towards your new progress. So, last time we talked
Yes.
about updating your resume, applying for different jobs, using coping strategy like walking and cycling that you really like to during whenever you feel stressed, or connecting with like employment services. So how did these goals going for you right now?
Well, if I talk honestly, I updated the major things in my resume, such as my experience and my study, as well as any kind of my skills. So, and after that, after updating my resume, I also applied for three, yes, for the three jobs. I think you asked me for applying the minimum of five jobs in a week, but
Hmm.
sorry, I just applied for three jobs because I don't have enough time. When I applied for three jobs, I feel like that's done for this week.
Don't worry about that, Vikram. That's totally fine. Even if you tried for like applying for three jobs, that's really fine. And that's a really great progress towards your goal. Okay.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
updating your resume and applying for like three jobs shows that you are really taking good steps towards your goal.
Yeah, thank you.
So, yeah. So how did you feel like after submitting those applications for your job?
Well, to be honest, when I applied for first two jobs, at that time I just felt hopeful, yes, because I didn't get any kind of reply back from anyone, like any kind of company. But after that, I also applied one more, for one more job because I think I will be get reply, but I didn't get any kind of reply.
That sound depressing and
Yes,
disappointing, to be honest, but waiting for like responses for like even 1 or 2 weeks is really like normal, and you don't have to worry about that you are not getting selected for like any kind of job. And like you I know like you really put some effort in applying for that job, so thank you for sharing your point of view honestly. Like I really
yes,
appreciate that.
thank you, thank you.
So yeah, so what are the biggest challenges like you face this week, like any kind of like stress or regarding your job goals?
Oh, well, as I said earlier, like in our first meeting, I am facing a difficulty to paying my rent because I don't have enough money because I lost my job, the main thing. And so the main problem I face this week is the money because I behind on my rent and I am worried my landlord will ask me to leave. So I also shared my situation to my landlord, but I don't think he will understand or Like, yes, so my biggest challenge of this week is money.
Okay, it sounds like the financial pressure, it has been continue to increase, and that's
Mm.
creating like even more stress for you. And
Yes.
it's a really difficult situation for you right now. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Sometimes, like, I just feel like I am failing in the life, like in everything.
So you are carrying a heavy emotional burden right now, I suppose. And losing a job can affect not only your finances, but also your confidence and self-esteem. So can you tell me more about what makes you feel like you are failing, or you are like how you are losing hope? Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, so like I see that everyone else seems to have their life together. So I think this thing, like when I see these things, I feel like I am failing from everything, like in my life or in the time or like everything.
So it sounds like you are comparing yourself with others, and that is already difficult situation. Like that makes the difficult situation even more harder. Like you already have a lot of burden on you financially and emotionally, and by comparing yourself with other people, with other people, like it's really creating a great mess for you. So what evidence do you have that you are actually failing? Like, did you feel like you are failing, or like how are you measuring it?
Well, to be honest, I don't have any kind of evidence, but if I'm still trying to compete with the life. But if I talk honestly, I don't have any kind of evidence. Like I don't know about this thing. Yes.
So that's fine, but actually, Bikram, that's something important to notice. And I feel like you should start to notice like what kind of things you are feeling, and you need to get some evidence like why are you feeling like that. Despite everything you have been dealing with, like you already updated your resume and applied for jobs, attended today's appointment, and continuing looking for work. Those actions tell me you are quite determined about your goal. So don't really lose your hope.
Okay.
So how are you dealing with your sleeping? Like you last time you told me like you are feeling you are feeling really difficult to sleep at night because of your stress and anxiety. So tell me more about that.
Well, I think your ideas of walking in the at the natural trails as well as at the parks, that idea helped me a lot because after that day I started walking like in the morning at the park, so that thing helped me a lot. Now I am sleeping a little bit better as compared to that particular week that I met you first time. Yes,
Oh,
so I
that's
think my
wonderful to
sleep.
hear,
Yes, yes. So
Vikram.
I think my sleeping is getting improved day by day.
It sounds like walking is becoming really helping coping strategy for you. And like
Yes.
beside walking and cycling, you told me, have you find anything else that been helpful for you to deal with your stress and anxiety? Like some other stuff with like the terms with your family and friends. Can you give me more opening to that point also?
Yes. So I told you at my first meeting, like my
Mhm.
sister is here, like in Canada, but he's not in my hometown. He's living in Windsor, Ontario, 4 to 5 hours driving from Mississauga.
Mhm.
So I just like you told me that I have to call at with my family, like make a call and make a good relation with my family. So there, so after that day, I called my sister, and I just talk many kind of like things, such as we remember our like childhood, like our childhood memories again.
Mhm.
And I think that also helped me a lot, yes, to talking with my sister on the mobile phone.
I'm really glad that you followed that strategy and you have been staying connected with your sister. And like she's the one, someone who you can trust, and having support can make a really big difference during your stressful time. And like something like sometimes going through stress can be overwhelming. And uh, I ask all my clients that, uh, like, how are you dealing with your stress? And this is my like priority question, if I tell
Okay.
you. And have you had any thoughts about hurting yourself or feeling that life isn't worth living?
Oh, well, to be honest, I will give answer in a big no, because yes, sure, I am overwhelmed, but I don't want to hurt myself in any kind of situation like till now.
Okay, thank you for answering this question. And I'm really happy that you answered me this question with the clarity.
Yes.
And I'm glad you told me. And if those feelings ever change, we can talk about that together, and we can help to deal with that situation, okay?
Yes, yes.
So, Vikram, last week we talked about some of your strengths, and I'm curious what strengths have helped you to get through this week, like any strategy you are following.
Yes, I think I don't give up easily. So I think you told me to don't give up easily from any kind of situation, any kind of problem. So I also work on my that particular, like, I can call it skill. So I think strength and skill also. So I think I worked in that strength more. From that day, I just want to try and try, just not to fail and not to give up in
Mm-hmm.
front of any kind of problem.
I agree, Vikram. I have noticed like determination, responsibility, and resilience. I see these qualities in you, and those qualities can are helping you continue moving forward, even during your difficult time. And so last time I asked you a question like about the scale, like on a scale from 1 to 10, where 10 means like you are feeling extremely overwhelmed. Where
Yeah.
are you today? So can you tell me?
Yes, I remember that last week I chose about 10, and at that time I was extremely depressed or some feeling depressed. But I think now I can pick from 1 to 10. From I will pick 6, because yes, I am feeling a little bit good as compared to last week. So maybe a
So if
6.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, last session you rated yourself as 9.5 or
Yes,
even
yes,
10.
yes,
And
yes.
so what helped you moving that number down? Like, can you tell me like if there is any strategy you are following?
Yes, having a plan. So talking to employment services
Mm-hmm.
made me feel like someone was helping me. So that you told me you have your agency has employment services also. So after that day I started to talking with your employment services. So that thing feels me like someone was helping me in this world, or in this, like, in this country.
That's really sound encouraging, and it sounds like having support and taking action has reduced some of your stress. And you should give yourself credit for that. Like, you really did good since last week. And what would you like to accomplish before our next meeting, if you tell me about that?
Well, I like to get at least one interview regarding my job. Yes.
So, yeah, that sounds a realistic goal. And let's think about some steps that could increase those opportunities. Okay?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So, would it be okay if we brainstormed together?
Yes. It will be okay.
Okay, so like here are like few ideas that I thought for you. Like, we can continue applying for different jobs, and we can talk to more employment agencies that can help you with your situation. And we can also attend one networking or hiring event. Like, there are some employment agency that regularly organize job fairs and hiring events, so we can also explore more in that regard. And we can also practice interviewing questions. Like, right now you are doing really good with your presenting skills, and this can really help you to get a really good job. So we can also follow up on applications that you already applied last week, and because
Yes.
sometimes it take time to get reply from the job employer because they have too many of applications and they have to sort out every one of from them. So, and we can also like continue your daily walks. Like, that's been a really good coping strategy. And you also told me like you are also doing cycling. So if these things are working, we can continue these things. And you can also stay connected with your sister. Like, I guess you are really feeling a little less stressed whenever you talk to your sister. So
Yes. Yes.
how these ideas sounds to you like?
Well, to be honest, I think I can do that. Like, you shared a lot of ideas with me, and I also like started work from last week, like in the for the 2 to 3 ideas, such as improving my resume, as well as walking at any kind of natural trail or a park.
Mhm.
And I think the ideas you shared with me now, I think yes, I can do that also. Yes.
Okay, that's really good. So which goal feels more achievable to you, if we can explore more towards that?
Okay, so I think that practicing the interviews will
Mm-hmm.
be the more achievable goal for me, because that goal will be help me in my future to get a new kind of jobs as well as any opportunities.
That's really a great choice. And
Thank you
like
so much.
many employment services often provide mock interviews, and they regularly host, like I told you, they regularly host job fairs or hiring events. So would you be interested in scheduling one, like job
Uh,
fair or mock interviews?
yes, yes, yes. So, like, from past 1 month, I am
Mhm.
free. I am just at my home. I just started to go to the park and ground at evening time. So all the day I am free after after 2 days of my college. I think 4 days are left, and 4 days I am free. Yes, so I would be interested in making a mock interviews or a job fair. Yes, yes,
So, Vikram, we also discussed about financial concerns, and I
yes,
really think that's a really important like factor. That's that is like affecting you, and we need to dig a little bit more about that. So would you like additional information about like rental banks or emergency financial assistance while you are searching for a work? Like these things can really help you, like finding like food security and like getting some emergency fund from banks, and these things can really improve your situation. So are you willing to search for these things along with your work?
Yes, I think that would help me in my life because, like, due to fired from my job, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any kind of financial support right now. So I think for 1 or 2 month, I can like I have to apply for a rent bank or a emergency financial assistant
Mm-hmm.
because not more than 1 or 2 months. I think I will be get job in like minimum in the 1 month. So yes, I think that would help me.
I really like your confidence, Vikram, and
Thank you.
I think like you are really determined towards your goal, and of course you can achieve your goal. That's not a if and but. So I will provide you those resources before you leave today. Like in our Seneca community services, we provide different types of services from employment to immigration to food security, and we also have like partnerships with other community services that working alongside. So these services can really help in improving the situation, and I would be like happy to provide you these kind of services. So before we finish today, I would like to summarize what we discussed today here. So
Okay.
you shared that this week has still been challenging for you financially, but you have made meaningful progress. Like you have already updated your resume, because last time you told me like you was not familiar with the new the format, the template of resume, because it was different in your country, and
Yes,
here
yes,
it was different, but you already updated it. So that's a really good news. And you also applied for like 3 jobs. We
yes,
targeted it for 5 jobs, but you really you did really good for applying 3 jobs, and right now you are waiting for the replies or any conversation from the employers, and you already connected with your employment services, and they are helping you to with interviews and also with your resume. And
yes,
you also like continued with your coping strategy, which is like walking and cycling, and these things are really helping you to deal with stress and anxiety. And also you told me that your sister live in Windsor, and you are still connected with your sister through a cell phone, and that's a really good thing, because in this situation only the closer ones can help you to cope with the stress and anxiety. And we also identify like strengths including resilience, determination, and willingness to seek support. So also your goals before our next meetings are continuing applying for jobs, practicing interviewing skills that I will provide help for you,
yes.
attending mock interviews. We will work together to get like at least 2 or 3 mock interviews this week, and we will continue for like you can continue your coping strategy of walking and cycling, and we can also review like rental banks and financial assistance resources for you that can really take off some, at least some burden from you. So did I capture all the important points?
Yes, I listened all the points. I think every point are important. Yes. So I think you captured all the important points. Yes, yes.
So Vikram, how are you feeling compared to when you first came in today?
Well, like when I came here, like 30 minutes ago. So at that time, I was feeling a little bit like a little bit nervous, but I think now I am feeling hopeful, like more hopeful. Yes, I can do
Mm-hmm.
like I can do good in my life. Like I have to try for any kind of thing to achieve any kind of goal. Yes, so I am feeling like a hope, more hopeful. Yes.
I'm really glad to hear that. And you have been worked hard over last past week, and your efforts are showing, to be honest. And remember that progress doesn't always happen overnight, and every step forward matters. And like sometimes it takes time, and we don't have to rush about everything, right? So
Yes.
thank you for meeting with me today and for being so open and trusting me with your story. I look forward to hear how things go to our next session. Okay. So take care, Vikram, and see you again. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rahul. I am feeling very good, like at the first week. I also like shared you information about me, and
Mhm.
at that time I also feel like a good. And now I will ask. I also like ask you that, like it's a good meeting with you. Yeah, thank you so much, Rahul.
Thank you, Vikram, for
It's
joining.
yes,
Have a
yes.
good
It's
day.
very helpful session, I think. Yes, thank you so much.
No worries. Have a good day.
Thank you.